Hey guys, let's get more news from Miami Heat, but first don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave your like. NBA trade deadline, the Miami Heat are receiving calls on both Kyle Lowry and Max Strus. With the NBA trade deadline in just 3 days, rumors are starting to heat up, no pun intended. A couple weeks ago, it was reported that Miami was not trying to move starting PG Kyle Lowry. Today, a big report circling around is that teams have been in touch with the Miami Heat in regards to acquiring Lowry and Max Strus. The Heat are now very open in the idea of moving the veteran guard Lowry. Strus being included in this is interesting, because he definitely does have some value. Shooters are coveted in today's league, and although he has had his struggles, he is still a natural-born sharpshooter. His stats have all dipped a lot this season compared to last, and the undrafted SG is due to become a free agent after this season. Miami may not be inclined to give another big payday to an inconsistent shooter, Duncan Robinson. Specifically, Strus' efficiency stats have taken a big hit. He is still getting decent minutes in this Miami rotation, and he has not let the efficiency numbers affect his confidence. Strus is still bombing away from downtown, and the occasional solid performance has not been worth the overall 34% from 3. Many could think a change of scenery could help get his shooting numbers back up, which ties into teams reportedly calling about his status. Breaking, Dewayne Dedmon has been traded to the San Antonio Spurs. With less than 52 hours until the February 9 NBA trade deadline, the Miami Heat have traded Dewayne Dedmon and a second-round pick to the San Antonio Spurs, according to the Athletic's Shams Charania. Dedmon, 33, is making $4.7 million this season with a non-guaranteed $4.3 million contract in 2023-24. His departure now opens up an additional roster spot for the Heat, who rostered 14 players on standard contracts before the transaction. This allows for additional flexibility for a possible 2-4-1 or 3-4-2 before Thursday's deadline without foregoing that final roster spot. If they choose to, they can also convert Orlando Robinson, currently on a two-way, to a standard contract without breaching into the tax. Heat reporter Anthony Chang of the Miami Herald confirmed that the second-round pick traded will be a 2028 pick, with it receiving cash considerations in return. Thus, it created an extra roster spot, putting it $4.9 million below the luxury tax threshold while also creating a $4.7 million trade exception that it can use within the next year. And you fan, what do you think of the Dewayne Dedmon trade? Leave your opinion in the comments.